The town of Ashbridge had forgotten how to smile. Factories had closed. Families argued over money. Churches stood empty except on holidays. People rushed past each other without looking up, carrying invisible burdens no one talked about. And at the edge of the town lived Daniel. Daniel was only 28, but grief had already aged him. After losing his wife in a car accident, he stopped believing that life could ever be good again. He worked long hours fixing broken furniture in a small repair shop his father once owned. Every night he asked the same question, "Jesus, if you're real, why did you let this happen?" But heaven felt silent. One cold winter evening, an old man entered Daniel's shop carrying a shattered wooden cross. "Can you repair this?" the man asked softly. Daniel looked at it carefully. The wood was cracked almost completely in half. "It's too damaged," Daniel replied. "Some things can't be fixed." The old man smiled gently. "That's what people said about me once." Daniel frowned. "What do you mean?" Instead of answering, the old man pointed toward a dusty Bible sitting untouched on a shelf. "Have you read it recently?" Daniel shook his head. "No." "Then maybe your soul is waiting for repair too." Before Daniel could respond, the old man left the shop quietly. But something about his eyes stayed with Daniel all night. The next morning, Daniel opened the Bible for the first time in years. His eyes landed on one verse. "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." For some reason, he broke down crying. Not polite tears, the kind that come from years of pain finally escaping. That day changed him. Daniel began reading every night. Slowly, the bitterness inside him softened. He started praying again, even when it felt awkward. Weeks later, something unexpected happened. A homeless woman entered his shop asking if he had spare wood to keep warm. Normally Daniel would have ignored her. But this time he remembered Jesus feeding strangers, helping outcasts, touching lives nobody else cared about. So instead, he invited her inside. He made coffee. He listened. And for the first time in years, Daniel felt alive. Word spread through town that the quiet carpenter had changed. Soon people started visiting his shop not only for repairs, but for hope. A teenager struggling with addiction came one evening. A single mother crying over unpaid bills came another day. An old veteran haunted by nightmares sat silently for hours while Daniel simply listened. And every time someone asked why he cared so much, Daniel gave the same answer, "Because Jesus didn't give up on me." Months passed. The repair shop slowly transformed into something more. People prayed there, shared meals there, cried there, found peace there. Even strangers from nearby towns began visiting. But one snowy evening, Daniel saw the old man again standing outside beneath a streetlight. The same man who brought the broken cross. Daniel rushed outside. "I've been looking for you everywhere," he said. "Who are you?" The old man smiled warmly. "Just someone Jesus sent to remind you that broken things still have purpose." Daniel looked down. "I repaired your cross," he said quietly. The old man nodded. "And Jesus repaired your heart." Then he walked away into the snow. Daniel never saw him again. Years later, Ashbridge became known as the town of hope. Not because money returned, not because life became perfect, but because people learned to love each other again. And at the center of it all remained a small wooden sign hanging above Daniel's old shop. "Nothing is too broken for Jesus." Folded hands.